Alright, now that we have everything apart, it doesn't have to be such a frenetic, crazy rush to explain things. Turbo 400. Kind of sort of an emergency put together for a friend of mine. The case broke due to some bad engine mounts on the car, unfortunately. So I twisted and torqued it, just snapped the case clean around. This transmission has a full, what they call manual shift reverse valve body. In other words, instead of just plunking the thing into drive and away you go automatic, with this type of valve body you have to shift it manually through the gears. You can see there's not too many holes involved in the valve body separator plate because it's a manual shift. These is pretty much a stock body of the transmission, a stock case, but there's just a few differences. You don't have any intermediate overrun brake band in them. That saves weight in them. Of course, you got to keep a low reverse band, which is still in there, that we have to pull out. Still in the back of the case. And that's what a proper case is supposed to look like, obviously. Not broken around. We're just going to give this one another quick cleaning just to make sure there's no particles, regardless or not. The manual valve body, you still want to make sure everything is clean when you put components in. Now there's very, very little wear on the components inside. We actually put together this transmission a number of years ago, and it shifted wickedly, screeching into second gear, screeching into third. It's behind a 455 Olds V8. The
W-30.
W-30 actually, excuse me. I gotta get that correct. And the plates are still in excellent condition. You can see there's still some sanding marks from where we reconditioned them a number of years ago. These plates still have the factory writing on them, which tells that there's been absolutely no slippage in them or anything. This is for the second gear in a Turbo 400. You can see they're pretty big, these plates. They can take a lot of abuse. This really and truly is about the best automatic transmission ever made. But for my purposes of my station wagon, as I've said, I have a smaller 200 R4 because it more than meets my needs, and I don't go too crazy with it, and I like the overdrive in it as well too. But for an absolutely bulletproof transmission, the 400 is the way to go. That's your forward clutch. This piece over here, when you plunk the car into drive, this is the piece that you feel that goes thump. And these plates over here too, of course, they engage together. You have your frictions and your steels. These two have got no wear. You can see factory writing on them as well too. And this one over here is for your reverse and high. Different sort of pattern on the plates. Different sort of friction material too, because this is the one that gets a lot of abuse when you're shifting into, like, let's say third gear, 60-70 miles an hour going down a drag strip, or even for just heavy duty everyday use. You really can't beat that sort of combination. Your oil pump, pressure regulator spring, which gets changed in various sorts of performance type of transmissions to give you, of course, higher pressure for the harder shifts. Of course, there's no accumulator springs or anything in this to cushion shifts, so it really gives you a very, very much of a hard bang shift and things. That piece is what's called the low reverse as well. It engages that band that we saw, or that we can see down there in the corner over there. But we'll see where this adventure is going to be leading us over here, because Oldsmobiles are fun cars. We do like Oldsmobiles. Well, some of us anyway. Take care. We'll see where it's going to lead, and after we get all these crazy projects finished, we'll get back onto working on this 455 over here. I don't want it sitting and growing roots or anything like that, so on and on the adventures will go. Yeah, one of the strong points of these Turbo 400s, the planetary gear sets. Very heavy, lots of mass to them. They can take a beating too. Anyway, take care. We'll see. Have fun. Keep the projects going. Bye.